Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle Whisper again. I've decided that since I've been sick for 2 weeks, that I want to make another video for you guys. I am sitting in my kitchen. I did a deep clean on the kitchen today. I'm trying to get my energy up again because I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So, I'm trying to keep my energy up so I'm not tired at work tomorrow. But before I begin this video, there are going to be a lot of spoilers in this video. I am so tired of not having anybody that I can talk about this show with that I'm watching. I've told you guys before, I'm more of a reader, but I've been sick, so I've been hauled up on the couch, doing nothing all day, just taking cold medicine out the ass and watching TV. So, and lo and behold, the same time I'm sick, they decide to release the second season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Now, I remember owning the series, like I owned it in the book, the 3-book book, like the huge book. Excuse me. And I remember I got it from Goodwill, but for some reason I've never read it, and it just fell by the wayside, and I don't even know where it is now. So I'm not sure if I read the series or not, but the first season came out last year around this time, and I binge watched the whole show. The show is about Belly, who is 16, 17, and her brother Steven, and her mom. I wish I could remember her mom's name right now. And then you have Belly's mom's best friend, Susanna, and her two boys, Conrad, who is like 17, and Jeremiah, who's 16. So I think, yeah, Belly's 16, because she's the same age as Jeremiah. And so Susanna and Belly's mom are best friends, and every summer they go to Susanna's family's beach house every year for the summer. And you find out pretty early on in the show that Belly has always had a thing for the more mysterious and shy Conrad. And of course, because he's a little bit older, he's like a year older than she is. And then you have Jeremiah, who's like the jokester, you know, he's funny, he's charming, but I mean, I'm more of a shy, mysterious type myself, so of course I was totally Team Conrad in the first season. I honestly don't know why now, because he really treated her like shit the whole first season, because you find out at the end of the first season that Susanna has cancer, and he knows, Conrad knows, and he kept it from Jeremiah and everybody he loved. He just kept it to himself, and that's why he was being a dick to Belly all summer long. But I'm not saying that Conrad and Belly didn't have a couple beautiful moments in the first season, because they did. For one thing, the kiss at the end was beautiful. Taylor Swift, I loved season 1's music soundtrack. Beautiful music. And then the dance scene where they dance, he sees her in the dress. It's just so sweet. Um, but Belly, being a typical 16-year-old, she has a little fling with Jeremiah, and they share a really steamy kiss in Susanna's pool. That was a great kiss that gave me butterflies. He just told her, Jeremiah was honest with her. He said, you're my best friend, but I've always kind of wanted to be more than that. And he asked her, he said, do you think that could ever be us? And she said yes, and then they shared a kiss. It was so steamy. So, and then you find out, Susanna's dying of cancer, and then they end the season with Belly finally kissing Conrad, of course. And then the second season starts off. You find out immediately that Susanna has passed away from cancer. Conrad and Belly are not together. And then Jeremiah finds out in the first episode. They tell him about the kiss they shared. And he's, of course, very brokenhearted and hurt. And it comes out in anger, though, but, she tells him, like, it's no big deal. Like, oh, yeah, we kissed. And, she was thinking that he wouldn't be upset about it for some reason. Like, oh, yeah, we kissed. No big deal. Because, I've always loved Conrad. It'll always be Conrad. So I felt really bad for him. But as episodes have gone on, so, okay, the season starts. Susanna has passed away from cancer. There's flashbacks, which I love flashbacks. It goes between, the relationship that Conrad and Belly had for a bit before Susanna passed away. And it goes between the memories of, how it felt, for Jeremiah to see Conrad and Belly together, like at Thanksgiving and stuff. I don't know what kind of makeover that they did on Jeremiah this season, but that man is fine. Like, okay, I was a total Team Conrad in the first season, but now I don't know. I literally don't know, because Jeremiah's got a little bit tanner. They shortened his hair just a little bit, and he's got that curl and those blue eyes. That man is fine. And then you get his point of view. Like, I like that. In this season, you get, how he's always had a thing for Belly, but that he knew that would always be Conrad, but how he always had this just a little sliver of hope that she would love him the same way he loves her, and it's a love triangle, you guys. I'm a big fan of love triangles. I'm a big Twilight fan, or I was back in the day. I still am. I don't care. I'm a big Art Paz fan. Robert Pattinson. Oh, that man. But sorry. But anyway, in the second season, also you find out that Susanna's sister is trying to sell her beach house, the house that they spent countless summers in, and she is played by the sister is played by actress that's married to Kevin Bacon, and she plays. Sorry, I keep thinking I hear my husband. I still can't hear worth a shit, you guys. But you find out that she's trying to sell the house, and the boys are trying to get it to where they can buy the house from her. And so I like that it not only focuses on the romantic relationships, but it also focuses on the family dynamic relationships, which I think is nice because I hate movies or TV shows where it just focuses on that one relationship. Because I'm a big fan of Steven, who is the older brother to Belly, and her best friend Taylor. I ship them. I love Taylor and Steven together. You find out in the first season, Taylor and Steven share a kiss, and Belly's of course upset for some damn reason. I don't know. I mean, Belly's pretty and everything, but she kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. But she's she's supposed to be 16, 17, so. But Taylor and Steven shared a kiss in the first season, and Taylor had this big fight, and Taylor told her, she said, "You're so up your own ass that you don't realize that I've had a crush on Steven for years." And then now it's the second season, and you can tell there's something there between them, and I love them together. I'm a big fan of Taylor. But yes, I just finished the 5th episode. You just found out that at the end of this episode, well, I'm not gonna ruin the end of the episode just in case you haven't seen it yet. But I love the boardwalk scene in the last episode, the 4th episode. That was really, really cute, really sweet. You can tell that, Jeremiah and Belly, they obviously have a connection going on. And you can tell that Jeremiah just doesn't want to get hurt, and he's, having some trust issues with her. She's all for let's just make out and pretend like it don't matter. But he's just like, he's very respectful, and he doesn't want to get hurt, and I think that's really sweet and smart, because obviously she still has feelings for Conrad too, but you really make it in this season. They really make you a fan of Jeremiah. I don't know if that's the way the books go, but it's more of a Jeremiah Belly season for right now. But yes, I gotta wait until next week to see the next episode. But it's so good, you guys. It's so good. I'm all in for this show. And I usually don't like teenager shows. Like, I've never watched an episode of what's that one show that everybody likes on Netflix? Outer Banks. Never watched Outer Banks. Never watched Still Magnolias. Never watched, I'm not a big fan of teenager shows. But I really love this one. It's so good. It's just so good. The music, the acting, it's so good. Anyways, I will put a spoiler alert for this video, and just please tell me down in the comments if you've watched it, and please, so we can talk about it. And I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave. I do have a little setup area to do future videos right now, so please leave suggestions down below. of what y'all would like to see from me, okay? Alright, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.